Hello everyone, and welcome to today's video. Now today I'm going to be reacting to some of my F1 predictions that I made before the 2021 F1 season. Now this is a bit different. Yes, Facecam is here. Hello, this is me. This is my face. You've already seen it. It's on my YouTube channel. You can easily find it. But I just thought, you know what? Because Facecam, let's just get on. Yeah, let's just get on with it. I know like the green screen's a bit weird. But we'll just go on with it. So this could be the first one. I'm gonna be doing two videos. Well, I'm gonna be reacting to two videos, and this is basically my full-on F1 predictions. My next one will be the bold predictions, which will be after this one. But let's just first go on with the actual predictions.
Rise in drivers. Now, this I don't think it was really that hard, be honest. But I had to really think about because there being so many teams like drivers like moving to two teams and teams. Um, I decided to go with red number 5, who finished 13th with 33 points, German Sebastian Vettel. Obviously,
Mm.
he's now going with the Aston Martin Racing, and I think he's going to do really. I think he's going to do better than last season. I'll be honest. I think he's definitely going to do much better than last season. So
Much better, you say? If I have a look, um. I wouldn't. I don't really know if it's much better. I would say a bit better. I wouldn't really give myself a point there. Yeah, he only finished 12th place with only 43 points. No, I would not take. I wouldn't give myself a point on this. I'll be honest. I would not. Completely wrong. Not really like completely wrong, but definitely not the biggest surprise driver. In my opinion, the biggest surprise driver probably maybe Pierre Gasly. Just because of how consistent he is. Maybe even George Russell for getting the podium, even though it's kind of just a free podium. Maybe Lando Norris, you know? Maybe even the Ferrari boys, Leclerc and Sainz. And for flops, maybe Ricardo. Ricardo is a pretty big was a pretty big flop, and that's all I can really think of. That's all really it. Yeah. Um, I wouldn't really give myself a point on this, but let's move on to the next one, and the next one is biggest surprise
for the
team.
biggest surprise for team, it was very close. I think it was like a battle between Alpine or Aston Martin, but I did put Aston Martin. Obviously, they had. Putting them
No, I'm completely wrong. No, that's nope. They only finished seventh place. Biggest flop team, maybe. that's that's not good. That's not good. Anyways, let's go to the next one. Best race of the season.
It's gonna be a new one. I don't think a lot. 22 current um, tracks will produce the best racing of the season. It was close. I think it was between Great Britain, so Silverstone, and Austria, Spielberg. But I decided to choose Austria just because we've had more like exciting finishes, more exciting races than Silverstone.
Hmm.
Honestly, like they're both like very similar. They're both like
I would have said so. Well, actually, no. The best race of the season, maybe Monza, maybe even Abu Dhabi. I can't actually. I'll be honest. I can't even remember what happened in Austria. Um, I actually can't remember. But you can also maybe say Hungary. Hungary was also a really good race. Uh, maybe Saudi Arabia. Basically, all of the tracks or like all of the races actually had like a lot of like it was a lot of like championship battles like between Hamilton and Verstappen, or even like surprising ones like in Hungary and Italy when Ocon and Ricciardo got a win. Can maybe say maybe Azerbaijan, but I think I mean out of those two that I chose, Austria and Great Britain. Great Britain most definitely. To be honest, I can't even remember what even happened in Austria. I'm just having a look right now. I actually can't remember. I guess the only one was maybe I don't know. I guess the other one, yeah, Austria. No, that was not the most exciting race of the season. I would have said, well, best race of the season, maybe Abu Dhabi, maybe Great Britain. There's a lot of tracks you could probably choose for best race of the season because this season as a whole for F1 was um, very, very, very crazy. Let's go to the next one, which is Rookie of the Year. This is a very easy one.
Next up, it is going to be the rookie year drivers who are going to be in for 2021. I think there are three of them, if I remember correctly. So there is, obviously there is Yuki Tsunoda. There's obviously Nikita Mazepin and Mick Schumacher. I decided to choose Yuki Tsunoda. It's kind of like a no-brainer. He's in a lot better equipment than
Yes, you got that right. I'll be honest, Yuki did a really good job. He finished 14th place. Pretty good, pretty decent for your first season. You were he was 2 points behind Lance Stroll. Yeah, he was lost out of the rest of the midfield teams, but still, I mean, he did a pretty decent job. Next up, underdog team.
but the underdog team, I say, was Alpine.
I mean, probably I probably would give myself a point for that. I mean, they came fifth place. Maybe Alpine. You could maybe also maybe say Ferrari, McLaren, maybe. Maybe even Williams as well because they had a great season. But I mean, Alpine's a pretty good choice. I'm pretty happy with that. Alpine, yeah, that's pretty correct. Next up, biggest slump driver.
Biggest slump driver. Now, this was possibly the hardest are currently announced. There were many drivers who I can say as the biggest slumps. Like,
Oh, I know what it is.
so
I
I
know
can
who
say
it
like
is.
Lance Stroll. I can say maybe Charles Leclerc. I can say Carlos Sainz. I could have maybe also I could have gone very bold and say Daniel Ricciardo. I could have maybe said Pierre Gasly. But I decided to
Yeah.
go with the return of Fernando Alonso.
Mm, mm, I wouldn't say the big. I wouldn't say Alonso had the biggest slump. He came 10th place, 81 points. That's pretty good. He finished in front of his teammate for his return. He did a pretty good job. I wouldn't say biggest slump. Maybe. I would say maybe Lance Stroll as the biggest slump, maybe even Ricardo with as the biggest slump driver. But I don't think Alonso. I feel like Alonso was average. He was like in the middle. Next up, biggest slump team.
Biggest slump in team, I will say AlphaTauri. They could have
Wow. AlphaTauri. I mean, the biggest slump driver in team is really really hard. I mean, AlphaTauri did average. I wouldn't really say they had the biggest slump. I would say maybe Aston Martin had the biggest slump. I wouldn't say I think Ferrari was the most improved, but I don't think AlphaTauri was the biggest slump. You could just easily just say Haas, but obviously we knew that Haas was going to be the worst team. But AlphaTauri not too bad. I would not give myself a point for that, but AlphaTauri not the biggest slump team. I think Aston Martin was. Next up, driver of the year.
season. Driver of the year. There was obviously many drivers I can say this. I can maybe say like Charles Leclerc. I can maybe also say like if they surprise me like Pierre Gasly. I can say like Leclerc, Gasly, maybe even George Russell if he gets points in the Williams. I just had to go with Daniel Ricciardo.
um, no, not Ricardo. I think this is me just being Australian, patriotism. Driver of the year, Perez or Sainz? Norris? Definitely not Ricardo. Ricardo had a bigger slump. Yeah, I mean he did get a window, but I I don't know. I don't know about that one. Um, I would not say Ricardo was driver of the year. I would not. I would not think so. Next up, team of the year.
Of the year, I just go easy. I said Mercedes.
Nope. No. Team of the year, Ferrari. That's in my opinion. Ferrari came back big time after poor last year. So yeah, I would have said Ferrari as team of the year. Definitely not Mercedes. Next up, biggest team rivalry.
Team rivalry. Now there are very there's not like a lot of like rivalries I can really say, like team rivalries. Like I can maybe say the
I'm
I
skipping
did
this.
and or even the Haas lineup. I decided to go with Alpine.
No, I don't think so. I don't think Alpine was the biggest team rivalry. I would have well, definitely Haas, definitely Haas. They had like their major run-ins, in so definitely Haas is the biggest team rivalry for this year. That is the big one, constructors. Now, I do have the constructors screens up. Let's have a look at it.
With the constructors predictions. Now, we're gonna start from the
The
low
sirens.
end of the scene. So basically, we're gonna start with 10th place, and then we'll work our way up. So in 10th place, I decided to put Haas.
Yep.
It's not really was really like a no-brainer here.
Yep.
Yeah,
No brainer.
it's a rookie lineup, so I'm just not surprised I really put them down there. Next up is Williams. Um, I do think Williams is definitely going to do really, really well.
They did.
I think that we're going to score some points. I will be very surprised if Latifi gets some points, but I won't be.
Jesus. I had no chill then. Latifi actually did go low. Latifi did get some points, and it was a great season for Williams. I mean, they came 8th place. I mean, I got Haas right. But like, yeah, Williams did pretty well. Latifi also did really, really well. Let's
Surprised if
continue.
Russell gets like 1 point or 2 points. So Williams in 9th place. 8th place it is Alfa Romeo.
Nope.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense as well. Probably gonna be like an average, maybe like a shit year as well. It's basically just like basic like 2020.
I mean, they did have a shit year. They only had 13 points. How many points did they have last year? 8 points. Oh, okay, it wasn't really that shit then. But I mean, they came 9th place behind Williams. So
7th AlphaTauri, just like the same. Probably with no wins though. So that's like doing.
I mean, I got that right. No wins.
Drawback on that. 6th place it is Alpine.
Nope.
I do not really see them really improving. Even with Alonso in the lineup, I don't see them improving.
Jesus. Okay.
5th place Ferrari. I think they're going to do a little bit better than last season, if not better.
They did do better.
They have Carlos Sainz who did finish 6th in the standings last season, moving to Ferrari. And obviously with Leclerc in there as well, who somehow got podiums in there for. I still don't know how he got podiums in there for.
Okay, Riley, shut up.
I think they do have
Aston Martin.
A pretty good lineup. They also have Verwood, who is a
Nope.
champion. He's definitely a lineup of Ricardo and Norris. I think they're going to do really, really well this season.
Well, one of them
Next
did.
up, it is Red Bull, obviously.
Yeah, I got that right.
But I think they're going to do better than last season. Obviously, now they have.
They do. They did.
Sergio Perez, who we already know is a very underrated. Well, yeah, I guess a very underrated job. I'm glad he's finally got the Red Bull first, but if they don't, and Red Bull comes up, I'll be surprised as hell. So that's my constructors prediction.
Okay, let's have a look. So first place I put Mercedes. That was correct. I put Red Bull. Second, that's cool. That's correct. McLaren in third. Now they were in third for majority of the season, but coming to the last race of the season, they kind of flopped. Fourth place put Aston Martin. God, I was on the copium. I was hoping that Aston Martin was going to do well. They failed. They flopped. In first place put Ferrari. Much better than I was expecting. Alpine, much better than I was expecting. AlphaTauri, much better than expected. So basically, if I just moved Aston Martin down, and I put everyone else up, I put Ferrari in front of McLaren, I would have got the most well, basically, if I just put Aston Martin down behind AlphaTauri, then I would have actually done a really, really good job. Alfa Romeo, Williams, Haas. I mean, we knew that Haas was going to be last. We knew that. We just didn't know who was going to be 8th and ninth. So it was either going to be Williams in 8th or Alfa Romeo in 8th, you know? It was whatever. So I chose Alfa Romeo in 8th. That was completely wrong. They came ninth place. But, I mean, still not too bad for constructors. And I think we now have the drivers. Oh, God, we do. I am absolutely terrified now. I am actually scared.
Standings predictions. Now, the driver standings are much more, a little bit harder because obviously there are 20 drivers and it can be like an off year. Next, first to 20th. This will be a little bit different. First up, Lewis Hamilton.
Let's have no, no, Riley, you got it wrong. Shame on you.
He's gonna win his 8th title.
Nope.
Second, Max Verstappen.
Nope. He
Kinda
won
makes
his
sense
first.
as well. He's a great driver. He almost overtook Bottas. Almost, very close. Third place. Speak of Bottas in third.
Yeah.
He's not really that great in the Mercedes. He's probably going to be replaced very, very soon.
Wait, I just realized I spelled Valtteri Bottas wrong. Ah, crap. Well, I did get the replacement right. I got that right though.
Fourth place, Sergio Perez.
Yes.
I can definitely see that as well. Fifth place, Daniel Ricciardo in the McLaren. I think he's probably going to do better.
No. 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 No.
I'm very surprised if he gets fourth.
No.
But I'll say
No.
fifth place for Ricciardo. Sixth place, his teammate Lando Norris.
I got that right. I got Lando Norris right.
I think they're going to do really, really well. Both McLaren boys. Seventh place is going to be a very bold prediction by Charles Leclerc.
Hey. I got
Hoping
Leclerc right. That's good.
I'm hoping that happens. I'll be very surprised if he overtakes both McLarens.
Wait, you overtook one
I
of
don't
them.
think Perez is going to be overtaken though by the midfielders.
That's true.
Next up, Sebastian Vettel in the Aston Martin.
Why do I have so much hope for Aston Martin? I don't understand. Why I have so much hope for Aston Martin out of all the teams to do well? Alright.
Definitely, I think he's definitely going to do much, much better as he did last season. Hopefully. Ninth place, Carlos Sainz.
Nope.
Yeah, ninth. Yeah, I guess like ninth place is like a pretty good region for Ferrari drivers now. So I'll say Carlos
Jesus
Sainz.
Christ.
10th place, there is Fernando Alonso for Alpine.
Got that
I
right.
think he's definitely going to struggle a bit, but we'll see if that's the
Well, he
case.
struggled a tiny bit.
11th, Lance Stroll, basically going to be the same as last season, just 11th place
Nope.
average, but
He came
still
13th.
pretty good. 12th, just like last season, Esteban Ocon.
Nope.
I think he's definitely going to be more. Well, I think he's definitely going to be more competitive than last season, but I think still 12th place is a great place for him. 13th, I put Pierre Gasly, and below him is Yuki Tsunoda, his AlphaTauri teammates. I think that
I got Yuki right.
they're probably going to be a little bit downgraded, but anything can happen really. It's 2021. 15th, Kimi Raikkonen, a little bit different. Well, yeah, he was 15th in the actual season, so I guess kind of same. But I think I expect maybe less, some more points, or maybe exactly the same. But we'll see. Testing. 16th, George Russell. I think he's going to score some points for Williams.
He did.
17th, Antonio Giovinazzi. Kind of makes sense.
Nope.
18th, Nicholas Latifi. Also kind of makes sense. And then 19th and 20th are the Haas boys, Mick Schumacher and Nikita Mazepin. Kind of makes sense as well.
So this was my driver standings predictions. Let's go through them, as I did talk in it. Max Verstappen. He got first place. I put him in second. I got that wrong. Lewis Hamilton. He got second place. I put him in first. Got that wrong. I got the next two right. Bottas and Perez, third and fourth. Let's go. Fifth place. I put Daniel Ricciardo. He came 8th place. 6th place on the Norris. Got that right. And Leclerc as well. Sebastian Vettel in 8th place. He was down in 12th. God. I had so much hope on Vettel. 9th place, I put Carlos Sainz. He came 5th place. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. I really did not think. Well, I didn't even thought that um science was going to do well. I got Alonso right though in 10th place. Stroll in 11th. I mean, he came 13th in real life, only 2 places away. Ocon, I put him in 12th. He got 11th. Pierre Gasly, I had no hope for him apparently. I put him as 13th. He came 9th. I got Sonoda right though, so that's pretty good. I got and Raikkonen, Russell, Giovinazzi, and Latifi were wrong. I put Raikkonen 15th. He came, I think, 16th. Yeah. So basically, flip everyone around. So put the Williams, so put both of the Williams in front of the Alfa Romeo. So Russell will be 15th. Raikkonen, Giovinazzi. Wait, Russell, Raikkonen, Latifi, Giovinazzi. That would have been how the standings would have been. And then Schumacher, Mazepin. Yeah, basically got that right. Even though Kubica was did race for like one race, 2 races. Still. We won't count Kubica, but yeah, that's, I mean, not too bad. I mean, most of them were wrong, but I mean, they were either wrong by a very close margin or a huge margin, like for Gasly, Vettel, and Sainz, for example. But everyone else pretty close or rightly spot on. So that's pretty good. The Joe Sainz predictions was pretty good, including the constructors. So I mean, not too bad of a prediction for us. Alright, let's now have a look at the bold predictions, and then after that, let's have a look at the comments, because I obviously asked you guys to make your own predictions. Let's have a look at the bold predictions. Okay. There's no timestamp, which is great. I need to now look for the first one. It is... Oh my god, where is it? Okay, where is number 1? The first one, it is Fernando Alonso doesn't do well. What is with me and hating on Alonso? I don't actually understand. What is with me hating on Alonso? And he did average. He did pretty good. Go to the next one. Oh god, I wish I was timestamps on these. Uh, like he may somehow be like in 8th place. Yeah. At least 10 points. I mean, they scored more than 10 points. They scored 23 points. So yeah. I said at least 10 points, but I mean, they went over that. It wasn't, yeah. At least 10 points. I mean, this is number 3. 1. It is Carlos Sainz will get his first win this. Wasn't he close in one race? I actually can't remember. I think it might have been really close for like one of the races. Was it Monaco? I think Monaco was when he got his best finish. Am I correct on saying that? I'm gonna have a look while I talk about this. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, he was only 8 seconds behind Verstappen in Monaco. I think he was close. I think definitely carrying on over to next year, he will definitely get his first win of the season. That's definitely in my opinion. I think Sainz will definitely get his first win. Next year. This one, Max Verstappen will win at least 5 races. He won like 8 races, right? So I got like at least 5 races, but he won more than 5 races. So do I count as a point? Probably not. I mean, I knew he was gonna win a lot of races. I wasn't expecting him to win that much and win the championship, but I mean, they're not too bad, I guess. I'm gonna try to look for the next one. Sergio Perez will win 2 races. He won 1 race, and I think that was it. So I mean, not far off. Yeah, he won only once at Azerbaijan, so it wasn't. I mean, I wasn't far off. So yeah, wasn't far off. Got only 1 win, but still pretty decent. Oh, okay, this is bold. Daniel Ricciardo will be on the podium at least 4 times. He was on the podium once. If I said that for Norris, then I would have been incredibly close or even spot on. Because when did he go? He got podium in Austria, Monaco. Are there other places where you got a podium? I can't remember. I know you got a podium on some other places. You got one from Hungary. All I know is that Hungary was a crazy, crazy race. Let me have a look. No, he did not. I think I actually can't remember. Yeah, so you got podium in Austria, in Monaco. I don't know. He got one in Italy. So I would have been pretty close, if not. Yeah, I think, yeah, really, really close. I would have been, I think. Yeah, I would have been really, really close, unless I miss one from here. Oh, yep, four. So if I just did four podiums for Lando Norris, then I would have got that spot on. Because you got one from Monaco, Imola, yeah, Imola, Italy, and Austria. So yeah, I would have got, yeah. If I just changed Ricardo from Norris, I would have got that right. Next up, we will have a sellout crowd at Zandvoort. Now, thank you for the person who commented on this video. I basically said that yes, there was a sellout crowd, so I got that right. Yay! Yay! I got one like right before the season. Okay, this is a long one. Let's have a look. Um,
Red Bull will be close.
Red Bull will be closer to Mercedes in the constructor standings, 45 points separating them. Let's have a look actually, because I don't actually know. I think I might have, if I just use a calculator. So let's have a look. So 613.5 points minus 585.5 points. 28. Um, I did get the closer right. Not the 45 points though. So, kinda right, kinda wrong. Half half. I'll give myself that half half. Let's have a look. George Russell will score at least 7 points. How many points did he score? He scored a total of 16 points. I got Russell scoring points, just not 7. He got more than 7, which actually surprised me a lot. And the final one, Yuki Tsunoda will get his first points at the 5th round. Now I don't actually know. I think he might. I think he got points in his debut. He did. He got points in his debut race, 9th place at Bahrain. All right. Well, that didn't really go well. I got like what, like 2, 3 right. Maybe even like I know I think like one completely right, which is Zandvoort. Um, yeah, that wasn't good. That was not really a good one. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. My bowl petitions were shite. um, but at least I get to do it again. Next year. For next year's F1 season, so that's gonna be fun. Anyway, so let's have a look. Well, first we have a look at the bowl predictions comments. So let's have a look. Um, I don't know why, but I think Max might win this year. My predictions video is coming out tomorrow, actually. Yeah, so I saw this as well, and I think I did watch it. I actually can't remember though. But I mean, you got that right. You did get that right, so good job for getting that right. I know you can't really see it, but it is. A girl talks F1. You got that right. Good job. The Doctor Who YouTube. I think, so these are the 10 ones. I think both Alonso and Ocon will struggle and Renault will end up being the upper midfield and the AlphaTauris. I mean, it was mainly what, like Ferrari. I don't. I think you might have been right, maybe. But actually no. I think Ferrari Mercedes was definitely the upper midfield. I think Alpine and AlphaTauri was definitely in the middle part. But it would have been good one day. Williams will score single-digit points, but both Russell and Latifi will score for Williams, and Russell will get a 9th or best. Or better, sorry. He got 2nd place. And I think he also got more. I think some other races. Um, some other yeah. I think he yeah. I think he finished I think ahead on ninth. I can't remember where, but he definitely did. But I definitely know he got podium in Belgium, so he definitely got that right. Neither Ferrari drivers will win a race. However, they will both get a podium, and one will get two. Leclerc and Sainz both got podiums, and actually, I could just use racing reference the whole freaking time. I know what's wrong with me, but I think Sainz got three podiums. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he might have gotten three podiums. Let me have a look. So Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc. I'm just having a look at racing reference. Let's have a look. And Sainz got four podiums, and Leclerc, yeah, and Leclerc got one. So he did get one of them. Well, one of them did get four. So, but I think that would have been a pretty good prediction, anyways. Verstappen will win two or three races. He'll improve on last season, but nothing much more than that. He won 8 races, so I think we both kind of got that wrong. Perez will win almost one race, so I'm not sure he'll even get that. The second driver seat at Red Bull will be revealed to be cursed, but Perez will deal with it better than Gasly or Albon managed to do. That is absolutely correct. That is correct. He did get one. He did win one race, and he did a lot better job than Gasly and Albon. He got more podiums, and I think both of them combined as well. So definitely got that right. Ricardo will be will be almost as likely to get a win as Perez, but he will only get two or three podiums, nothing more than that. He got one podium and one win. So I think he definitely got worse than Perez. If COVID isn't a problem by then, Zandvoort will have a stellar crowd. They'll be shown more than most races, though, as the race itself will be pretty boring. I think the racing was pretty boring, but the crowd was crazy. Wasn't there like orange smoke like going up into the air like after the race was finished? So, uh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, so I think there was definitely a sellout crowd, as he says here. Xander's sellout isn't a bold prediction. It already is. Last year it was a sellout, and those tickets are now for the upcoming race. So yeah, basically yeah, correct. Red Bull and Mercedes will be closer in the standings, but it will be a major gap probably in the 100-150 range. Now when I saw this, I was surprised. I was really shocked. But there were only like 28 points compared from each other, but that was incredibly bold. George will score around 4 or 5 points, including the previous mentioned ninth or better. He got 16 points. So, but I mean, I would have also thought that as well. I said 7 points, so I would have thought that as well. Tsunoda will take until round 5 to fully adjust to his new car, and afterwards will be scoring low points on and off for most of the season, and with one or two eighth plus finishes. I mean, he got fourth place in Abu Dhabi. I think he got fifth place in another race, so he got that one right. I think I also got seventh place as well. I mean, but he did score like on like his first attempt in F1. But he did a very good job though. For protection, the top 7 teams, all but Alpha, Williams, and Haas, will score podiums. All but Haas will score points. That's also correct. And the top 5, top 7 minus AlphaTauri and Alpine will score a win. Let's have a look. So top 5, that would be Mercedes, Red Bull, Ferrari, McLaren, and Alpine. Ferrari was the only one out of those. Wait. Okay, so he said top 5, so it means Aston Martin would also be in there. Aston Martin did not get a win. You get the points right, or if Team but Haas would get up points. That's absolutely correct. And Mercedes got a win, Red Bull got a win, Ferrari did not get a win, McLaren got a win, Aston Martin did not get a win. And top 17s will score podiums, basically. Yeah. Actually, no. AlphaTauri did not get a podium. I just realized that AlphaTauri did not get a podium, so... But that was actually a great prediction, though. That was really close. And obviously this guy was just saying that he's driving a horrendous car. Science actually had I think one of his best seasons, so I mean I wouldn't say that the car was really horrendous, but obviously it was just a prediction, so I'm not really mad about that. Let's have a look at the other one. My actual predictions. This is from my good old pal Lachlan. Surprise driver Stroll. Surprisingly worse driver? He didn't really do that much, I'll be honest. Surprise team Alpine. I mean, for winning that race, yes, definitely. Best race Zandvoort. Nope, definitely not that. Best rookie Schumacher. Nope. I mean, he did get into Q2, but I mean, Sonoda got more points than Schumacher, so it really depends. Like, if you say like if he's really talking about points, so are we talking about like their performance as a whole on the season, or just their accomplishments? Because if that's the case, I would have definitely said Sonoda. Underdog team Alfa Romeo, not biased. He's an Alfa Romeo fan. Alfa Romeo was definitely. I don't think they were the underdog team. I'm trying to scroll. Yeah, there we go. Now you can see it. Biggest slump driver Bottas? Nope. I would say, just like I said, the biggest slump driver was possibly Ricardo. Maybe even Stroll. Biggest slump team Williams? Nope. Driver of the year solo was Hamilton. I would maybe say Gasly. Or actually, no. No, I said Sainz or Orlando. I remember now. Team of the year Red Bull. Maybe. I mean, they did win the championship. Team rivalry Ferrari. That one also, I could definitely see that. But I think Haas was definitely the big one. Let's have a look at his constructors, just so you guys can actually see. There we go. So it says Mercedes, Red Bull, McLaren, Ferrari, Aston Martin, Alpine, Alfa Romeo, AlphaTauri, Haas, Williams. They really thought Haas was actually going to get some points, or even like be better than Williams. That's actually a bit of a shock. And for the constructors, for the actual 2021 season, it was Mercedes, Red Bull, Ferrari, McLaren, Alpine, AlphaTauri, Aston Martin, Williams, Alfa Romeo, and Haas. So you got the, I mean, you got top two right. Um, yeah, we won't talk about the rest. Drivers. Now I need to have a look if you guys can actually see it. Not really. No, okay. I don't know what to do. There we go. Just so you guys can actually see the drivers. And that's a bit weird because of the stupid wall, but I can't really do much about it. Um, so we got Hamilton, Verstappen, Norris, Bottas, Perez, Ricciardo, Vettel, Leclerc, Sainz, Stroll, and Alonso, Ocon, Raikkonen, Gasly, Giovinazzi, Tsunoda, Schumacher, Russell, Latifi, Mazepin. If we now have a look at the drivers' standings. So it was Verstappen, Hamilton, Bottas, Perez, Sainz, Norris, Leclerc, Ricciardo, Gasly, Alonso top 10, Ocon, Vettel, Stroll, Tsunoda, Russell, Raikkonen, Latifi, Giovinazzi, Schumacher, Mazepin. We do not count Robert Kubica in this. So let's have a look. You got Mazepin right. um, yeah, let's just say it didn't really go well. Benoit, I'm so sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. Basically said McLaren is overrated. Now I'll be honest. Now looking back at it, yeah, yeah, definitely. Because McLaren kind of disappointed me. I was expecting more from them, but they really disappointed me. So yeah, that is really about it for today's video. Probably be doing more facecam videos sometime, maybe definitely next year. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Catch you guys on next time in the next one. Goodbye.